A dead predator lies inside a ship drifting through space, but the real monster is not outside. It is growing inside him. Before this nightmare reaches Earth, it began under the ice of Antarctica. In the first AVP, humans found an ancient pyramid buried under the frozen surface, not a temple, but a predator hunting ground, where humans were used to create xenomorphs for young predators to fight. Almost everyone died down there. Only Lex survived by teaming up with the last predator, Scar, and together they destroyed the pyramid before the creatures could spread. But Scar's body was taken back onto the predator ship. No one knew something was still alive inside him. Now, in the middle of space, it finally tears its way out. A horrifying hybrid, half predator, half xenomorph. This is not a normal alien anymore. It is stronger, smarter, and far more dangerous, like the worst parts of both species fused together. The other predators do not understand what is happening until it is too late. The hybrid moves through the ship, stalking corridors, and one by one the hunters are taken down. The ship crashes near a forest outside Gunnison, Colorado, and the people of this quiet town have no idea something from another world has landed in their backyard. Not long after the crash, a man named Buddy and his son Sam are hunting when they find the wreckage. Instead of running, they step closer. Inside, facehuggers have already escaped, and the injured predator survivor sends one last distress signal home. Before he can do anything else, the Predalien finds him and kills him. Buddy and Sam try to run, but the facehuggers reach them first. Buddy is burned by acid, and soon both father and son are trapped by the same nightmare that began in the pyramid, the kind that does not just kill you, it uses you. On the Predator homeworld, the signal reaches a veteran hunter named Wolf. He is not here to prove himself. He is experienced, prepared, and deadly serious. The moment he understands what happened, he arms up and leaves for Earth. Meanwhile, Gunnison keeps moving like nothing happened. Sheriff Morales picks up Dallas from the bus station after Dallas is released from prison. Dallas asks if Morales has been checking on his younger brother Ricky. Ricky delivers pizza and keeps his head down, but his real problem is Jessie, the girl he likes. When he delivers to her house, her boyfriend Dale humiliates him. Then Dale's friends corner Ricky, beat him up, and throw his keys into the sewer. Jessie watches and does nothing. Back in the woods, Deputy Ray is dealing with a homeless man named Harry when his dog returns with a human arm. Ray calls Morales. The sheriff arrives, searches the area, and finds Buddy's truck abandoned near the forest, door open like they left in a hurry. The ground is torn up and there are strange burns on the metal that do not look like any animal attack. He does not know what happened yet, but something is wrong, and the woods feel suddenly too quiet tonight. Somewhere nearby, Buddy and Sam are already gone, and what was planted inside them has already come out. The infection has begun. In town, Kelly, a soldier from the 101st Airborne, returns home to her husband Tim and their daughter Molly. She wants to reconnect, but Molly keeps her distance. Ricky sneaks home and finds Dallas there. He wants revenge on Dale, but Dallas stops him and says he will help Ricky get his keys back from the sewer instead. Ricky agrees. Out in the forest, the danger spreads. Harry and another homeless woman are attacked near the sewer system, and the Predalien moves deeper, turning the underground tunnels into its hunting ground. Then, Wolf arrives. He goes to the crashed ship first, finds a dead predator's helmet, and watches the recorded footage. Now he knows the truth. The Predalien caused the crash, and xenomorphs are loose on Earth. Wolf collects weapons, then destroys the wreckage so humans cannot find evidence. This is not a hunt anymore. This is cleanup. If the aliens spread, the entire town could be lost. Back at Kelly's house, Molly refuses to sleep and wants her father instead. Kelly leaves the room, hurt but quiet. Tim reminds Molly it is okay to admit she missed her mom, and later tells Kelly she did what she had to do. For a moment, this family still looks salvageable, but outside, the town is already changing. Dallas follows Ricky into the sewer to look for the keys. It is dark and wet, echoing with dripping water, and the air feels wrong. Ricky keeps his light low, hearing faint skitters in the tunnels. He spots something move, a small xenomorph, and freezes. Dallas dismisses it as a rat, but Ricky cannot shake what he saw. Ricky finds the keys, and they climb out fast, not realizing what they just avoided. Buddy's wife Darcy comes to the forest with two men, desperate to find her family. Morales calls off the search for the night and tells her to go home, but Wolf has already found Buddy and Sam's bodies. He uses a blue dissolving liquid to erase the bodies and dead facehuggers, melting the evidence so no one can trace it. Wolf is trying to contain the outbreak before humans understand anything. Then he hears Ray's radio. Someone is nearby. Wolf turns invisible, closes in, and kills him before Ray even understands what is hunting him. By the next day, Buddy and Sam's disappearance is on the news. People are scared, but they still think this is a normal missing person case. Darcy keeps searching anyway. At a diner, Dallas talks to Morales. The sheriff mentions the search ended around 2 in the morning. A waitress named Carrie overhears and starts worrying about her husband Ray, who never came home. Morales returns to the woods with another officer. This time they find Ray hanging from a tree like a trophy. Morales brings the body to Dr. Lennon, but even the doctor cannot explain it. No tracks, no normal weapon marks, nothing that makes sense. He tells Morales he is out of his depth. Morales knows, but he cannot walk away. Down in the sewer, Wolf tracks the xenomorphs to their nest. He finds more bodies, dissolves them, then attacks the aliens. For a moment, it looks like Wolf has control, but some xenomorphs escape into town. Now the nightmare is not hidden in the forest. It is moving under the streets. At school, Jessie invites Ricky to go swimming and says she broke up with Dale. To Ricky, it feels like his chance. At the diner, Carrie calls Darcy and says she will wait for her, then ends up alone when she hears noise in the kitchen. She finds her boss being attacked by a xenomorph. She runs, and another alien blocks her path. It does not kill her. It is saving her for something worse, the Predalien. At a local bar, Morales tells Dallas what they found. Ray's death was not normal, and Dallas wonders if it connects to Buddy and Sam. Morales cannot deny it. Then a call comes in. A small explosion in the sewer under 16th Street. Dallas offers to go, and Morales accepts. At the same time, a xenomorph reaches the power plant. Wolf follows it and tries to kill it quietly, but the alien attacks an innocent worker. Alarms blare. Another worker finds the body, panics, and runs. The situation is slipping out of Wolf's control. At the school pool, Jessie and Ricky kiss. Then Dale and his friends arrive. Ricky fights back and they crash into the pool. Then, the lights flicker. At the power plant, Wolf's fight turns brutal. The alien injures him badly, but he keeps firing. The battle wrecks the facility and the whole town loses power. Back at the school, the pool area goes dark. The boys stop fighting because something is moving in the water. Then, it attacks. One of Dale's friends is taken under. Another is lost as they scramble through a window, and Ricky, Jessie, and Dale finally understand their fight is over, because something much worse is chasing them. Morales gets another emergency call, this time about the explosion at the power plant. He and Dallas head there, still unaware that every strange event in town is part of the same disaster. At Kelly's house, Molly looks outside and sees a monster near her window. She screams for help. Kelly and Tim rush in, but when Molly insists she saw something, they blame the blackout and a kid's imagination. They try to calm her down. Then Tim steps closer to the glass, and the xenomorph strikes. Kelly's soldier instincts snap on. She grabs Molly and runs, leaving behind the normal life she had just returned to. Now the town is no longer safe right now. The aliens are inside Gunnison. Wolf is hunting them. The power is dead. And the people still do not understand their quiet home is now the center of a war between two monsters. The blackout turns Gunnison into a trap. While Kelly runs with Molly, Wolf finishes the xenomorph from the school pool. He does not just kill it, he cleans. He uses that strange blue liquid to erase the creature, the blood, and the bodies, making sure no evidence remains for humans to follow. Across town, Sheriff Morales realizes this is bigger than a missing person case. At the power plant, he orders an evacuation and calls the National Guard. Ricky arrives with Jessie and Dale, shaking. He tries to explain what attacked them, but it sounds insane. All he can say is something came after them, and Dale's friends did not make it. Morales and Dallas go to the school. The pool looks empty until Morales spots a trail. They follow it into the locker room and find the aftermath: shredded tiles, blood, and signs of a creature dragging someone away. Now, there is no denying it. Morales calls for backup. No one answers. Communications are collapsing, so he and Dallas get out fast before the darkness swallows them too. At the diner, Darcy looks for Carrie. In the kitchen, she finds Carrie still alive, but infected beyond help, trapped in a nightmare she cannot escape. Darcy cannot save her. She runs. Wolf keeps hunting, injured from the power plant fight. Near a cemetery, he treats his wound, and pain tears out a harsh roar. Kelly, Molly, and an armed man nearby hear it. Molly cries because they left her father behind. Kelly tries to steady her, but the gunman orders silence and waves them around like prisoners. Kelly tells him to put out his cigarette, get down and stop making them a target. He refuses. That one mistake exposes him. Wolf spots him and drops him instantly. When Kelly escapes with Molly, Wolf lets them go. Humans are not his target unless they interfere, and right now he has bigger prey to erase. On the road, Morales nearly hits Darcy. She tells them what she saw at the diner, and Dallas finally says the truth. They need weapons. Morales hates it, but agrees. They break into a sporting goods store and grab guns, ammo, flashlights, and anything else to survive the night. The National Guard arrives and sets a perimeter. For a moment, it looks like help is here. Morales reaches Lieutenant Wood on the radio. Wood says his team is on Main Street. Then the radio turns to chaos. The soldiers are hit before they understand. They fire back, but the xenomorphs are too fast, shredding the unit, yanking men into the dark like they are nothing. In moments, the rescue force is gone. Inside the store, 2 men stumble in and almost get shot. Then Kelly arrives with Molly and Dallas says they will be safe there, but nobody is safe. At the hospital, the Predallion enters, kills a nurse, reaches the maternity ward, and uses the patients to spread infection. It is not only killing people, it is making more xenomorphs. Back at the store, Wolf arrives while cloaked. Dallas is yanked up, hanging from the ceiling. The group screams and fires blindly at shadows, hitting nothing. Dallas keeps his head, gets a gun from Kelly, and shoots himself free. A xenomorph slides toward him. Wolf cuts it down before it can bite. Everyone stares. One monster saved them from another, but that does not make it their ally. 2 men panic and shoot at Wolf anyway. Wolf kills them instantly, precise. Another alien charges Dale. Wolf drops it too, but acid splashes Dale, and he dies in seconds, melting away while the others recoil. The group runs. At the hospital, the outbreak explodes. The Predallion keeps spreading infection while Wolf kills every alien he can find, moving room to room like a machine. But there are too many now, and more keep being born. Gunnison is being overrun. Morales reaches Main Street and sees the guard wiped out, bodies everywhere, weapons abandoned in the street. He reaches Colonel Stevens, who says ground routes are compromised, but an airlift will come in 30 minutes at Gilliam Circle. Morales believes it. After the call, Stevens watches the monitors and thinks containment, calculating how to keep this from becoming a world-ending headline. Kelly drives a military vehicle toward the evacuation point. Wolf adapts too, rebuilding his shoulder plasma weapon into a handheld blaster. He looks toward the hospital and sees the takeover, the infestation spreading like a stain. Before Gilliam Circle, Kelly stops. Gilliam Circle is in the middle of town. If aliens are spreading, it is a trap. Morales argues the army ordered it. Kelly knows better. If the infection cannot be controlled, saving everyone will not be the priority. Stopping the outbreak will. She has seen the logic of sacrifice before, and she refuses to walk into it. Her plan? Forget the airlift. Escape on their own. There is a helicopter on the hospital roof. If they reach it, they can fly out before the town is sealed. A truck full of survivors arrives, also heading to Gilliam Circle. Morales tells them to follow him. The group splits. Morales and Darcy go to Gilliam Circle. Dallas, Kelly, Molly, Ricky, Jesse, and 1 man from the truck risk the hospital. Dallas tells everyone to wear vests and carry weapons. They do not know Wolf is already inside. Wolf discovers what the Predallion did in the maternity ward and realizes this hybrid is spreading the outbreak faster than normal. It is accelerating the infection, like it wants the town to drown in it. Dallas's group enters and pushes toward the roof. A xenomorph kills the man from the truck. Gunfire and panic split Jessie from the others, and her scream disappears down a corridor. At the same time, Wolf finally faces the Predallion. They collide, Wolf fighting through surrounding xenomorphs. He throws his disc blades, and Jessie runs into their path at the worst moment. Ricky sees it and brakes. He charges Wolf, firing, but a xenomorph tackles Wolf and both crash down an elevator shaft. Ricky grabs Wolf's plasma blaster, but the Predallion tails him. Dallas shoots the hybrid back and drags Ricky up. Ricky is badly hurt, but alive, bleeding and shaking, refusing to pass out. Wolf's roar echoes from below. Dallas takes the blaster and forces everyone to the roof. Up top, more xenomorphs wait. Kelly holds them back while Dallas blasts through the fence to the helicopter, burning holes through metal. At Gilliam Circle, Morales and survivors fight as aliens swarm the dark. The evacuation point becomes a kill zone, exactly what Kelly feared. Morales calls Stevens, begging for the rescue, but Stevens has decided. There is no evacuation. A nuclear strike is coming. On the rooftop, Dallas stays behind. The blaster needs recharge, so he fires whenever it charges, buying seconds while Kelly gets Molly, Ricky, and the others into the helicopter. Dallas runs for the chopper. Wolf reaches the roof, carving through xenomorphs, then turns toward the Predallion. This is the final fight. The helicopter lifts off as Wolf removes his mask and fights the hybrid head-on. Wolf rips out the Predallion's inner mouth and drives a blade in, but the Predallion lashes back, stabbing with its tail. They lock into a final struggle. Then the missile hits Gilliam's circle. The blast wipes out Morales, Darcy, the survivors, and the aliens, and consumes Wolf and the Predalien in the fire, ending the war the way humans can, by burning everything. The shockwave hits the helicopter. Kelly loses control and crashes in a clearing outside town. Somehow Dallas, Kelly, Molly, and Ricky survive. Soldiers surround them and demand their weapons. Dallas hands over Wolf's plasma blaster. Medics take Ricky, and Kelly holds Molly, saying the monsters are gone. But it is not really over. Colonel Stevens later delivers the Predator weapon to Ms. Yutani. She says the world is not ready for this technology. Stevens already knows, because it was never from our world.